chance.
How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I am going to be doing another Arrowverse weekly chat where we talk about all 4 of the DC TV shows on the CW. And yeah, so let's start off with Supergirl. And yeah, Season 3, Episode 11, Fort Roz. I gotta be honest, I thought leading up to what I call the climax of the episode, basically the final battle with Rain and Livewire and Psy and Supergirl, everything, leading up for that, I thought it was just meh. But holy crap, you guys, does this episode pick up towards the end in the final climax? As you saw there, Psy uses her mind powers to make, you see bad things, and, Rain saw that, or her human side, Sam saw that, and wow, this final battle I thought was definitely the best part of the episode, and I mean, why not just address the elephant in the room? Major spoilers, by the way. Livewire died. Wow, you guys, I was kind of blown away. I mean, this season, for DC TV shows, or this sets of seasons, if that makes sense, they got gutsy. They killed off Stein, now they killed off Livewire. I mean, Livewire isn't a big character like Stein was, but still, she was a part of the Supergirl, universe and part of the Arrowverse, and she's been there since, like, Season 1, so it is kind of sad to see her go, because, she was becoming good towards the end. But yeah, R.I.P. Livewire. And also, I like the stuff in this episode between Ruby and Alex. I thought that dynamic was interesting, and yeah, just the theorists are like going crazy. They're like, oh, yep, definitely Alex is gonna adopt Ruby because Ruby's mom is kind of Rain, so that's gonna be a sticky situation to address. And yeah, I thought it was nice. It was decent. But yeah, what do I think is gonna happen in the next episode? I don't know, a bunch of crazy shit with the World Killers. As we saw actually at the end of this episode, I forgot to address that. Kind of like the post-credit scene or whatever. But yeah, World Killers are here. We saw that woman just push the car out in the episode, and it looks like they're going to be stirring the pot a lot. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I mean, you saw Lena there, like, seizing on the floor or whatever. And yeah, it's just going to be crazy because it's just a lot of mayhem added to the show along with Rain. There's just more of that, and it's just going to be a really hard threat, to manage, I think. But yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on Supergirl. Pretty decent episode. If I had to give it a ranking out of 10, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But yeah, moving on to The Flash. Alright, so Season 4, Episode 11, The Elongated Night Rises. Wow, I gotta be honest, what an episode. I really enjoyed this episode. Just right off the bat, if I had to give it a ranking, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, this episode was pretty sweet, I must admit. The Trickster as the villain coming back, I thought that was pretty nice. I also love how this episode was very focused on the Elongated Man, and Ralph is pretty, much one of my favorite Flash heroes and characters, I guess. So yeah, he was really cool this episode, and it was great to get his new suit. Pretty dope. And, I loved it. But the end of this episode, the post-credit scene, if you will, with Dawn Allen, she was writing the symbols, and she paid for Cisco and Ralph's coffee, and then she sat down and was in this journal, and she was writing those symbols that Barry was writing at the beginning of this season. I don't know what they mean. They'll definitely tie that in by the end of this season, what those symbols mean, and we'll figure it out. But I'm really excited to explore more of that. But yeah, overall this episode was really interesting. The stuff with Barry in prison, with Big Sur, and how we learn about Big Sur, and Henry Allen kind of protecting him with his stomach pains. I forget what it was exactly, but that he had to get surgery on. But yeah, it was really interesting to learn about that, and that quick action sequence where he makes all the other guys punch him in the face. Oh, it was great. Really interesting though, and it was just entertaining episode to watch. Next week, not too much to say. It seems just kind of generic. Honey, I Shrunk Teen Flash, I believe the episode title was called. That will be episode 12. It looks kind of cool. Dr. Shrinker, which is a new villain we've never seen. Apparently he was kind of not really framed Big Sur, but he kind of looks like Big Sur, and then that's why Big Sur is in prison now. So yeah, interesting stuff. It'll be funny to see Cisco and Ralph shrunken down. But yeah, overall, love this episode. 9 out of 10 for me. And the Bebo, I love how they put the Bebo in there. And the hand scene with Barry touching the glass. Oh, the parallels. Anyway, moving on to Black Lightning, episode 2. Alright, so Black Lightning, episode 2. Another good episode of the series, in my opinion. Was it as strong as the last? I don't know, but still entertaining nonetheless. Let's just address the elephant in the room, I guess, as I say. The death of, spoilers, Lala. Though I hated Lala, like, oh god. There are actually 2 deaths. I think his name was Will, the kid that got shot, who came to the school and, like, you know, yeah, the guy with the duct tape. And, yeah. I think his name was Will, and then Lala died, and then it was pretty crazy. I was like, wow, they're killing it off already. I mean, we had a feeling he wasn't gonna be the main villain of the season. Yeah, but anyway, it was still cool. We got a little more depth with Jefferson's daughters, I feel. I'm still learning names, so I'm sorry if I don't know their names. But yeah, so his one daughter, the one that we saw broke the older daughter, she, like, threw the guy at the end of the episode over, like, the aisle, and that was pretty awesome. And, yeah, it was really dope. And I think, I don't think we found this out last episode, but she's lesbian. She's got a girlfriend that's pretty nice. And, Jefferson's other daughter, younger daughter, is dating, the guy from Riverdale. No, he was in Riverdale, though, Chuck. But yeah, I really liked this episode. It was pretty entertaining, and a lot of, like, things, you know, ended. Like, the Lala story and everything, you know, encapsulating that. It was interesting. Yeah, I really don't know what else to talk about other than it was just a good episode, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, the epic fight at the end with Black Lightning and everyone. Next episode, actually really excited for, because I think we're going to get the first, like, showdown and the first, like, I don't know, fight with Black Lightning and, oh, what's his name? Anyway, the dude with, like, the glasses that killed Lala at the end. Oh, I forget his name. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're probably going to get the first showdown along with the marches on the streets there. And then I'll have a big part to play in it. But anyway, love the episode. 8.5 out of 10 for me. Moving on to Arrow, Season 6, Episode 11. Yeah, so really not too much happened this episode. I know a lot of people are saying that this is a filler type episode, and I can kind of agree with that. But it wasn't a bad episode either. Just wasn't nearly as good as last week's, which was just really dope, I think. This episode was really focused on William, and I was getting, like, really big Connor Hawk vibes, if you know what I mean, even though his name's not Connor Hawk. But yeah, if I had, like, one wish for Season 7 of Arrow, it'd be for William to take on traits of Connor Hawk and actually, you know, get a suit, and that'd be pretty badass, I must admit. But yeah, it was kind of focused on his relationship with his dad and Green Arrow and all that. Speaking of William, I love when Felicity was talking to him in the Arrow Cave, and it would cut back to scenes of the fight and of all of the Team Arrow fighting, whatever. It was really awesome. I really enjoyed that scene. And I love the Lost reference. If you guys watch Lost, when Caden James is in Oliver's office, and he's like, "Hi, my name's Ben Gale." If you guys watch Lost, Benjamin Linus, Henry Gale. If you watch Lost, you understand the reference. And if you didn't notice that, too bad. But yeah, there wasn't too much things going on this episode. You did have, we did find out, I guess I should say, that Vigilante is a double agent. So that's interesting, I guess. And he is on Team Arrow's side, even though they're divided, but you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, next week, doesn't seem like too much happening is going on, but I kind of got vibes that this was like a 2-part episode, if that makes any sense. But yeah, Caden James and everyone's just gonna move into phase 2, I guess they said the next phase at the end of last episode, and we're probably just gonna get more of the villains. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it does. But yeah, more of, Richard Dragon and Kaden James and Black Siren and everyone else. That whole deal. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts and comments and predictions down in the comments. And, see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.